It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on.
O'Reilly is fouled. And it's Kane. Menu played out to the left flank. There's the shot! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Modric, Stanisic, Chaleta Shah, Modric, and that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Saka, Menu, Kane, and here's Gordon. Pasalic gets a foot in here. Budimir, Yehi, and it's Eze. Rice, Menu, Eze. He came in hard, very hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. James does really well to win the ball there. Caresses it through. That has been knocked clear. Clears it away. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. And out it comes again. Gordon. Cross goes in there. Gets good distance on it. Played back in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball's gone out of play. Gordon. Played in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging. England clearly are looking...
Budimir has been caught there, it's a foul.
Budimir really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Pasalic. Pasalic. Modric. Perisic. Eze. James. Saka. James. Saka. And it's Eze. And here's Gordon. Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gehi gets it away. Gordon. And the counter is on. O'Reilly. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
And it's Eze. Chance! They've played it short. James. James crosses. That's a throw. Now it's Gordon. That's a nicely weighted pass. And that has been cleared. Chaleta Shah. Sucic. Pasalic. Kramaric. Rice. Menu. Eze. James. And here's Kane. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Kane. Can he finish? Saka. And another try!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Sucic. James cuts it out. Eze. England are already ahead, the perfect start.
Well, this is all down to a big team commitment to exercise a measure of control, and it's working.
Sucic. Vardiol. They've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Lofted upfield. Moved on forwards. Rice. England have got themselves in front very early here. Pasalic. Gordon. No, again there's no way through. Gordon. Budimir. Pasalic in acres of space out wide. It's a threatening ball. Budimir! Oh, split-second reaction.
Budimir actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Is there, and he can get that clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. This is gone, that's a foul. Real chance! He has kept it out somehow.
Stanisic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
O'Reilly. Gordon. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Vardiol wins the duel this time.
England, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Eze. Out to the left it goes. O'Reilly's cross. Perisic. Sucic. Chaleta-Shah. Modric. That's really well manoeuvred. Clipped into space. Pickford sends that a long way. Kramaric. Saka. Kane. Saka. Oh, good spread. Eze. Stanisic. Pasalic. Kramaric. Pasalic is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gordon. Rice. Menu. Saka. Cleared without complication. Gehi. Rice. Into the channel. He is through here. Perisic. Sucic. Chaleta-Shah. Kramaric. Played towards the other side. James makes the interception. Konsa forwards and with intent. Menu. Rice. Saka. Sucic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well read, nice interception. Saka. And it's James. Now he's wondering who wants it. And here's Kane. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Going for goal! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, that is a bit special. England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Perisic. Proves too strong. Sucic. Sucic goes steaming forward. Kramaric. And here's Budimir. O'Reilly. Gehi. O'Reilly. Rice. Gehi. Now it's Perisic. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rice. Menu, aim forwards. Eze. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Modric. Chaleta Shah, gently done. Gordon. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Eze. And it's Eze. Menu. Nice looking ball. Menu. Eze! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Eze brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Modric. Kasanic. Kramaric. And it's played forward. James gets across to intercept that. Rice shifted upfield. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Moved on forwards. Konsa cuts out the pass. O'Reilly. Gordon. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Modric. Kramaric. Stanisic. Pasalic. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Sucic. And it's played forward. O'Reilly tries to clear. And it's Modric. Stanisic. Modric. And here's Budimir. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
It's a loose ball. Kramaric. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Konsa clears it away. And it's Modric. Kramaric. Modric. Sucic. Perisic. Oh, it's played into the area. That has been knocked clear. Stanisic. Kramaric. Backward it goes. Chance for a shot! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Yehi forwards and with intent. O'Reilly. That's really well manoeuvred. He has found a way through. Gordon. Shapes to shoot! Kramaric. Croatia going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Perisic. Vardiol. He's got away. He's going all the way. Vardiol not want to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Menu attempts a clearance. Eze. And it's Eze. Budimir. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pasalic! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Saka. He's being urged to shoot. Kane. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Budimir! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
James. Eze. Saka. England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. O'Reilly. Rice. And here's Gordon. Out to the right. Menu. He's in a great position here. Kramaric. Sucic. Perisic. Sucic. Perisic. Croatia keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Sucic. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Eze. Gordon. Knocks it out wide. Rice. And here's Gordon, and he's managed to get free. Kane. It's Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Modric. Pasalic. That's good play. And it's O'Reilly. Menu. Played out to the right. Pasalic. Stanisic. Kramaric. Budimir. Budimir played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's in! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Konsa gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. You can run onto that. Nice physical challenge. Choleta Shah did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Budimir. Rice gets over and intercepts. Eze. Saka. James. Saka. Real chance here. And a chance! They've done it!
England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Perisic. Sucic. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Kane. Now it's Eze. Saka. Yehi looks to the other side. James is onto it in a flash. Menu. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Choleta Shah. Modric. Choleta Shah. And he goes cross-field. And a play for a throw. Some good work on the right flank here. James. Perisic. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
England are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Perisic, a header! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Croatia get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Eze. Gordon. Yehi. Rice. Menu, aim forwards. Eze. Gordon. And it's Eze. Kramaric. Perisic. Sucic. Vardiol. Pasalic. Now he's off and running. Pasalic. Perisic. Kramaric. Played into space out wide. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Kramaric. Rice. James. Menu. Yehi. And here's Budimir. Kramaric. Kramaric! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Konsa. Saka. Konsa. Yehi. O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. That's good running with the ball. Gordon! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pasalic. Croatia getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Choleta Shah, gently done. Played out to the right. And here's Kramaric. And here's Budimir. Budimir! He scores! Croatia are back in business.
Croatia, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kane. Eze. And here's Saka. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ooh, delicate chip through. Now that's well seen too. Menu. James. O'Reilly. Gordon. He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. And it's O'Reilly. O'Reilly, that's a delicate pass. Modric. Aim forwards. Perisic. Now this could be a chance. Now the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's had a shot! And here's Modric. Saka. Now, what about a counter-attack? O'Reilly. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Rice. Great defending, strong and determined. Budimir. And he's found a way past. Pasalic. He's shifting through the gears here. Pickford gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Gordon. Eze spread out to the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shah pinged towards the front line. What a throw in. And it's Rice. Eze! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pasalic. Stanisic. Shah. Moved on forwards. Over to the left. Perisic. Kramaric. And here's Budimir. Budimir! Goal! Croatia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Croatia get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
James. And it's Kane. Succumbs to the pressure. Gordon played out to the left flank. O'Reilly's cross. Guardiol is there and he can get that clear. Rice, and it's lofted through here. And that has been clubbed away. James. In by James. That's a corner kick. Rice with the short one. And it's O'Reilly.
Croatia might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Croatia, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. James crosses. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Livakovic, long ball by the goalkeeper. Kramaric, probing pass. Konsa. Saka. That has found him in acres of space. He's got away. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Jose. Crossing. Clears it away. Teresic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pasalic. Stanisic. Chaleta Shah. Pasalic. Sucic. And it's played forward. Gordon. And here's Kane. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Gordon wins the duel this time. Saka. Saka tries to thread one through. Pasalic. Stanisic. Sucic. That's really well manoeuvred. James. Rice. Rice shifted upfield. O'Reilly has it out wide and in space. Keeper's got good distance on that. Menu. And here's Saka. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Stanisic. Pasalic. Rice. Menu. Now he's got space here. That's really well cleared. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitution for England. Number 24. Coming on the field is
James. Rice. Gordon. And here's Kane. Kramaric. Bellingham. Kane. Bellingham. Out to the left it goes. He's found a way through. And it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Bellingham. And he's there to get it away. And it's James. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sucic. And that's a throw-in. And it's a corner. Oh, what a climb! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Perisic, who does have an assist to his name. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Rice, aim forwards. Vardiol. Vardiol, gently done. Modric. Chaleta Shah. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Konsa. Played towards the other side. Rice, given the lift of his goal. Good ball, good take. Saka, spread out to the left. Pasalic, getting this one clear. O'Reilly's cross, and he's there to clear it. Rice gets it away. Saka, and it's played forward. Cleared away. Played it again. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. That's really well manoeuvred. Pasalic. Modric. Modric chooses to go cross-field. Vardiol. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Sucic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Picks it up out wide. O'Reilly. And he decides to cross it. Clears it away.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vardiol. Perisic shifted up. Budimir!
Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Actually looking ball that.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham tries to dink it through. Deftly away. James done delicately.
England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chaleta Shah. Aim forwards. We get a throw in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gordon is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Moved on forwards. Stanisic. Pasalic. Kramaric. Kramaric played out to the left flank. Vardiol. Vardiol played over towards the opposite flank. Kramaric. It's Kramaric! Kramaric. Perisic. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets a good foot in there. Perisic. Lovely feet.
Croatia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
James looks to the other side. And he cuts out the supply. And it's O'Reilly. Very nicely done. O'Reilly, and that's aimed into the middle. No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to clear it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Menu. James. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. England really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Modric. Perisic. He's gone for goal! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
James. James shifted upfield. Well-timed, excellent interception.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Kane. The final 5 minutes. Final seconds, this has to be it. He's in, surely! And it's hoisted clear. Through it. O'Reilly. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And he's there to clear it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Menu gently done. England could have here their final chance. And he's heaved it away.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Menu, and that is a little undercooked. And it's James.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Bellingham. Back into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
England really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
O'Reilly. And here's Gordon, and it's O'Reilly. Saka! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
O'Reilly. And here's Gordon. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
England really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
It's run loose here. Played out wide. Pasalic. Deep into stoppage time. And here's Budimir. And he hits the net. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Budimir demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Croatia could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Gordon. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lovely, now then. Bellingham! Good strike, quite an alarm. Stanisic. Pasalic. Kramaric. Sucic. Vardiol. Chaleta Shah. And it's played forward. Stanisic. Pasalic. Now it's Budimir. Out to the right. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Could be danger here. Climbs up big. O'Reilly gets it clear. Now it's Perisic. No foul, says the referee. And that will be the final act. England pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
England just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.